everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Today, I'm excited to go over the value chain process, also called a customer experience roadmap. This is something that we get asked about a lot. If you do not have a value chain or customer experience roadmap in your business, you're going to want to listen to this. A customer experience roadmap is basically a list of thoughts and feelings the customer has about your company at each stage of the communication process with you. So today I'm going to outline exactly what ours is so that you can get some ideas on how to build your customer experience roadmap. So let's dive in today. Again, this is where we touch base on what needs to happen at each step of the communication process with your customer. How do you know you have had a successful interaction with them? And this really boils down into building a brand, right? A brand is just thoughts and feelings people have about a name or a symbol that they see. And the way that you get thoughts and feelings into people's head is you have a process that you execute over and over and over again that is designed to create those thoughts and feelings over and over and over again in your customer's head. So if we can systemize it and have accountability to our team or to ourselves to execute on this customer experience roadmap, we can build a brand and differentiate ourselves and make a lot of money. So let's jump in. Here are the steps to our current customer experience roadmap and what happens in each. So, for example, right now, there's customer contact. This is the very initial stages. This could be them calling in. This could be us reaching out to them, but it's the initial contact. The to-dos here, or the action items are, do we understand their needs and situation? Have we captured the data and put it in the CRM? Have we clarified and verified their needs back to them? And have we communicated next steps and expectations? The result that we're after. If I'm listening to this call, and we do listen to our sales reps' calls, and I'm listening to that call, do I feel that the customer's call is appreciated? Do I feel that the customer feels like they called the nicest company in the world? Does the customer feel like we're enthusiastic about helping them? Does the customer feel that they understand what we do in our process? Does the customer feel like they've been heard and their needs understood? Right? This is what we're after. Thoughts and feelings about the call that we feel the customer has. Obviously, there's some subjectivity here, and you're going to have to use your own best judgment when listening to these calls. But this is why I'm a big fan. If you're a sales manager out there, or you've got a sales manager, if you're not listening to your team's calls, you need to be. And you need to have some kind of sheet to rate them on this. The next point is when an appointment gets scheduled. So when the appointment gets scheduled with the customer, actions. 1, did we communicate our value-added services? 2, did we communicate our process and our next steps, what the customer can expect? 3, does the customer know? Did the customer know that there's a pre-appointment video has been sent? We send like a pre-appointment video on a lot of our calls. Result that we want. Does the customer feel confident we will be communicating back with them? Do they feel that we understand how we can help in our process? Does the customer feel excited? Those are the results that we want. Next step in the customer experience roadmap is the rapport call. This is now the sales rep's responsibility. The first 2 are usually for our director of first impressions. Does the action items for the report call. 1, build report. 2, understand their needs. 3, explain how the appointment will go. 4, clarify and verify customer understands the appointment time and what will happen on the appointment. And 5, confirm the info that we gave the director of first impressions. Result that we want. Customer feels they just made a new friend. Customer feels we understand their problem. Next step is the appointment confirmation. Action items. Clarify and verify customer knows appointment date and time. 2, customer knows a pre-appointment email was sent and they need to watch it before the appointment. 3, sales rep knows they confirmed the appointment. 4, text sent 24 hours before the appointment. Result we want. Customer feels our follow-up is good and feels prepared for the appointment because we articulated what would happen on the lead intake call and report call. That's the 4th step. 5th step here is the actual appointment. So action items: 1, build rapport; 2, execute sales process; 3, clarify and verify customer understands that we can solve their needs and want to work with us; 4, thank you card sent. What's the result that we want? Customer feels deep rapport with the sales rep. Customer feels our enthusiasm. Customer feels like we genuinely care, and customer feels like we understand their needs and can solve them. Next step is the follow-up. And I think you guys are getting a pretty good idea of this, right? You really want to have action items and the specific result that you're after. Okay. Because I'm kind of getting the feeling that I'm kind of dragging on, so I don't want to like read these out. But the next step is to follow up with the sales rep. The next step is the contract, getting the actual contract signed. The next step is the post-contract communication. So what does communication look like up to the closing? And then finally, we've got the closing. So if we've got the closing, it's verify the closing date, location, and time, verify they received their money, thank them for the opportunity, explain our referral program, send a thank you card to them. And the result that we want is their customer feels valued and appreciated. Customer understands referral process and wants to refer business because the service was so exceptional. That's it. That is our whole value chain or our customer experience roadmap. You can get as unique as you want with this, but again, this is all about building a brand and having a system to generate certain thoughts and feelings in your customer's head over and over again on point. Hope you got value from this. We'll see you next time.